What's up, everybody? My name is Shannon, and I am still waiting for my Satyr. Today, we are talking about the third book in the Heroes of Olympus series, The Mark of Athena by Rick Riordan. So anybody who is a longtime Percy Jackson fan probably remembers this book very well. Maybe fondly, maybe not exactly fondly. I don't know. I'm really excited to talk about the dedication when we get into the House of Hades. But when we left off with the Son of Neptune, everything was starting to come together. We had our people from the Greek side, we had our people from the Roman side. Everyone was starting to come together. And at the beginning of this book, we do have Annabeth, Jason, Piper, and Leo all arrive on their giant Greek warship into New Rome, into Camp Jupiter, to meet back up with Percy, Hazel, and Frank to round out our prophecy of 7. Things do go south pretty quickly, and our 7 have to rush off to the ancient lands of Rome. But they aren't just going on this great prophecy. We also learn that Annabeth has been charged by her mother to follow the Mark of Athena, to seek out her vengeance, to restore her honor. Annabeth has no idea what any of this means, but she has to do it alone. And I really love that Annabeth finally gets a perspective in this book. This book really is about her. This is her journey. And after we're 7 books in now, 8 books in now, it was really amazing to finally get the story from her perspective, because she does have a really unique voice, and I really loved being able to see her story. You also get to see, her reuniting with Percy from her perspective. You get to see how she interacts with the other demigods. You get to see how she is a hero. She doesn't have powers like a lot of our other demigods. Percy can control water, and Jason can fly, Piper can charm speak, all of that kind of stuff. Annabeth is just very smart, and she uses her wits, and she has to go on this journey all by herself. I thought that was really awesome to see, and I'm so glad we finally got to tell the story from her perspective. Also in this book, continuing on with that same trend from the first 2, it's not only told from Annabeth's perspective, but we also get a return of Leo and Piper, which I thought was really good, because out of everybody from the first book, I'm sorry, Jason, they do have very unique voices, and I was excited to be able to get back into that, to see more of it, especially because I feel like as the story goes on, Piper gets a little bit lost in the mix, so being able to see her again so soon was really nice to see. And then of course we do get Percy's perspective as well. And what I love about rereading these books is that you really do see that Percy does continue to grow and evolve throughout the stories. Yes, he does have 5 books dedicated to him, but throughout this journey as well, he is still growing as a character. And his relationship with Annabeth, we finally get to see their relationship on display. It's just really adorable, and it's really well done. And obviously, if you've read on, it's interesting to see kind of where their characters go once we get into the House of Hades. I think the Mark of Athena is such a good bridge for this series, because it is, our characters coming together, working together for the first time, traveling to Rome. They have to figure out how they're going to defeat the giants. They have to figure out how on earth they are going to unite Camp Half-Blood and Camp Jupiter. Right now, it's not looking too great. And with this book, it really does lay all the groundwork. The Mark of Athena is really getting you ready for where we're going to go in the House of Hades, because from what I remember, House of Hades is pretty different from what we had been doing beforehand, just in terms of our environment, in terms of the characters that we're going to interact with. So this is really doing an amazing job of setting all of that up. And like I said, it's really awesome to be able to see everything from Annabeth's perspective finally. Annabeth is one of my favorite characters from this series, and I think the way her story is handled in this book is just really well done. So obviously this book is getting an A+ for me. I am so happy I am rereading the series. I cannot wait to get to the House of Hades. That was my favorite one when I read these books the first time. So I hope you guys are reading along with me. And if you haven't read The Heroes of Olympus, you should be reading The Heroes of Olympus, because the way Mark of Athena ends is iconic, and the dedication and House of Hades is also iconic, and I'm excited to talk about it. So A+ for me, highly recommend this book. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit that like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe so you can talk books with me every week. That is everything got for today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!